feel like when you're little, everything's big on you because nothing really fits you right. So I feel like the first probably handful of years you're playing hockey, you're always trying to deal with something that's a little too big or doesn't fit you quite right.
I always used the senior stick, even when I was a kid with the big blade, and the shaft was obviously pretty, was big, so my hand, I see old pictures and my hand barely wraps around it.
I would use my dad's stick. He was playing at the time, and I would have those Easton shaft with the blade. There was a wooden blade, and we had to kind of cut it off halfway through, in half, so the blade would actually, wouldn't be too big for me.
I had some tough gears, when I was younger, just old, beat up from the used sports store down the street. So it worked. Yeah.
The first few pads I used on the street, I built them myself. I had pillows with belts, and every year as I was growing I had to replace them. Yeah, it took me a long time before I used a brand new pair of pads.
It was never new, it was always old stuff, so I would get because my brother's 3 years older, so it was always used stuff. So when I got older, I got lucky to get new equipment, and I got bigger than my brother.
I was skating with my brother, and I borrowed one time his jersey, and he's 4 years older, and I remember the jersey was you can even see his skate, how big was it. So I was skating behind him, it looks like I had just big jersey without nothing. So it's kind of pretty funny memory.
I remember always had my brother's hand-me-downs, so I always had his gloves, and they're always oversized and everything. But I think that's now now I'm used to I like gloves where I have kind of space in them for stick guys. So it's funny how just kind of that progression eventually that's what worked.
I can see it now. That's the way parenting works. I mean, you buy a little bit bigger just so you grow into it. Always was and always will be like that.